Hi everyone, welcome back to the Oracle Integration Cloud online course. So in this video, we are going to look at how to convert BI reports to produce data in the CSV format. In the previous lecture, we have seen how to create a BI report and produce the output in the PDF and use that BI report in the integration cloud, get the data and send this PDF report to the FTP location. So here, what what we are going to do, we are going to convert the BI reports output in the CSV format, and then we'll consume that BI report in the integration cloud to convert the CSV data, and will pass this data as per our requirement. So let's get started and first convert the BI reports data to produce output in the CSV format. For this, I will log in into the BI. Let me just log in. Yes, here I have logged in, and here on this particular home page, I will click on this edit learning report, which we have created in the previous lecture. Let this to be opened. So once this will be opened, you can click on a view all list. Just click on this, and here you can see the output format. By default, it will show the interactive HTML, PDF, RTF. So here, if you just scroll down, you can see other formats as well, like CSV and then XML. Whatever format you want, you can select this. So let me just deselect all the formats. Okay. And then go down and then select the CSV. I want the output in the CSV, hence I am just selecting only the CSV format. Simply click on this. Once it will be clicked, you can see the default format will be data CSV. Now don't forget to click on a save report. Now my report has been saved. So let's try to call this report in a SOAP UI on the boomerang. Okay. So here you can see this is my report path, right? And here we need to add this attribute format, and the value is CSV because we want the data in the CSV. So here I will enter the user ID and then password. Here you can see I just clicked on the send button, and here is the report bytes. So simply click on this report bytes, just select this, and then open this base 64 decode and try to convert it into the base 64. Click on a decode. If you go down here, you can see this time data is coming as a comma separated data. You can see the person ID, comma, effective start, and then effective end. This data is in the CSV. Okay. Let's try to consume this BI report and try to parse this data. I'll create our integration, and this integration I will create on the app driven orchestration pattern. Here I'll say consume or call BI report CSV, and then click on a create button. So at the trigger point, I will select the REST adapter. I wanted to create a REST API which will hit my BI service. Okay, call. I will not take any request parameter, call, and then I will simply select this get, and here I will select this configure this endpoint to receive the response, and then next, and here I will choose the JSON sample, and then inline. Here whatever field I wanted to extract, I'll just copy this, the header. You can take anyone. Okay, I'll take this thing, person ID, and then other one as well. I will take effective start date also. I will take both these fields. Okay, and then it will be a array. Click on a OK. Click next, and then finish your wizard. Just save this and then change the layout. As a second step, I will use my SOAP connection BI, the learning BI connection, right? And here I'll use call BI service, and then next. Here I will select the same method, run report, and then next, next, and then done. Save this. I'll just open this BI service mapper and will map the required elements here. So one is the report absolute path, create target node, and then I will copy it from my here. Okay, so I will copy the path, create target node, and then path. And another thing is user ID pin IMPL. Okay, attribute format, that will be my CSV. CSV, and then I will enter the password here. One more thing, if you wanted to pass some parameter, right, in this BI report, so you just need to expand this parameter name values, expand this, and here list of param name values, expand this, and here items, right, item is the repeated node. If you expand this here, you will get a name. Here you need to pass the name of the parameter, and under values you can pass the values. If you have multiple parameter, you can simply right click on this and then click on create target node, and then the same node will be repeated. Then again under the name you can give the second parameter name and then value. Now let me just enter the password here. Okay, now at the third step, I need to send the data of my BI to the staging, because the data will come in the base 64 and I will decode this data and will push this data to the stage file. So for this, I will use stage file activity to write the data. Write data. Next. And here I'll simply click on a write file operation and then specify the file name. I can say bi.csv. CSV because the data will be in the CSV format. Exit expression builder, and here you can give any temporary location. Save, and then exit expression builder. Next, and here since the data will be in the CSV, so I will select the CSV format. Next, and here I will select the sample file. So here what I have done is I have just taken this data from the base 64 from here, right? Here I have copied this data from here and then copied in a notepad file and then saved in the sample.csv, and I will choose this file here. Okay, desktop, and then sample. Sorry, not this one, because I am writing the data, so I need to select this XML schema XSD document, and then here I will choose the opaque.xsd data. It is because here you can see the element is opaque element and the type is base 64 binary. So what will happen, I will map the run bytes into this element, which will convert into the, which will decode the data automatically and will write the file. So I'll choose this file. So here I'll just copy full path. Okay, so I'll And then I have selected this opaque schema here. Next, and then done. Save your integration, and here just edit this, and under this opaque element call service response, I will map the report bytes element. Okay, so during runtime, this report byte will be mapped to the opaque element, which will decode the data and will create a CSV file there automatically. So now this time is to read the file. So to read the file, I will again use stage file activity. So I wanted to read the file from staging location. I can use read file and then click on the next button. I will choose read entire file because the data is very less. If you have a file, if you have data which is more than 10 MB, then you can choose read file in segment operation. Okay, I will use this configure file reference. Click edit, and here you can see the write data, write response, ICS files, load more, and then I will choose this file reference. Save, exit expression builder, and then next. And now I will choose a CSV because the data which is on the staging is in the CSV. Next, and then I will choose my sample CSV. Okay, person ID, effective start and effective end. Record, and then records. Next, and then finish. Now this step will read the data from my staging location. Now map to call, this is the response mapper where I will map the required data. So here I only have two parameters in the response, the person ID and then effective start date, and here read file response, and then record to top level array because both are array type, and then person ID, and then effective start date. Validate, and then close your integration. Just save this, and now enable the tracking parameter. The tracking parameter will be execute because I don't have any input. So save this, close your integration, and then activate it. Let me just activate the integration now. Let the integration to be activated, then we will test this integration. Okay, now for this, click here and then test. I don't need to pass anything, so I simply click on a test. Here you can see the person ID, effective start date, and each and everything which I want in the response has been returned. And here I have 10 records which was coming from the BI. You can refresh it, and then you can see the payload received from here. Payload received from read file. You can see each and every field. The person ID, effective start date, effective end date, start date, and all the data has been captured from the BI. So this is how you can consume the BI report which is producing the data in the CSV, and you can extract it, and wherever you want it to send, you can send it. So that's all for this lecture. If you have any question, let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.